The shoulder patch, worn on an Army uniform, is important to soldiers and veterans because each of those colorful patches has a history behind it. When you become part of a military unit, you become part of its story, part of the history behind the patch. Hi, I'm Jim Bromley, and this is the Roving Historian channel. The U.S. Army's 4th Infantry Division is nicknamed the Ivy Division due to the design of the shoulder sleeve insignia, which has 4 green ivy leaves joined at the stem and opening at the 4 corners. The word ivy is a play on the Roman numeral 4, IV. The division's second nickname, Iron Horse, has recently been adopted to indicate the speed and power of this division. The 4th ID has a storied history from the First World War, World War II, Iraq, and Afghanistan. But this video is a short history of the 4th Infantry Division in the Vietnam War. The 4th Infantry Division deployed from Fort Lewis to Pleiku, Vietnam on September 25, 1966, and served for more than 4 years in country. 2 brigades operated in the Central Highlands in the 2 Corps area of operations, but its 3rd Brigade, including the division's Armor Battalion, was sent to Tay Ninh Province, northwest of Saigon in War Zone C, to take part in Operation Attleboro from September to November of 1966. Later, the 3rd Brigade, 4th Infantry Division participated in Operation Junction City, the largest operation of the Vietnam War, from February to May of '67, also occurring in War Zone C. During its time in Vietnam, the Ivy Division ran combat operations from the western Central Highlands along the border between Cambodia and Vietnam down to Quy Nhon on the South China Sea. The 4th Infantry Division faced intense combat against NVA regular forces in the mountains surrounding Kon Tum in the autumn of 1967. The division's 3rd Brigade was withdrawn from Vietnam in April of 1970 and was deactivated at Fort Lewis, Washington. The remainder of the division conducted cross-border operations during the Cambodian incursion from May to June of 1970. The Cambodian campaign was the last unrestrained offensive use of U.S. ground forces during the Vietnam War. The capture and destruction of tons of enemy weapons and supplies left the enemy devastated and unable to mount an effective offensive for some time. The result was a smoother transition of responsibility for the war to the South Vietnamese military as the American combat forces continued to withdraw. The Ivy Division headquarters returned to Fort Carson, Colorado on December 8, 1970. There, they were rejoined by the 3rd Brigade from Hawaii, where it had redeployed as part of the withdrawal from Vietnam of the 25th Infantry Division. 1 battalion of the division, the 1st of the 22nd Infantry, remained in Vietnam as a separate organization assigned to 1st Field Force until January of 1972. During their 4.5 years of combat operations in Vietnam, 2,531 Ivy Division soldiers were killed in action, and another 15,229 were wounded. Today, the 4th Infantry Division is one of the most lethal, modern, and deployable heavy divisions in the world, prepared to conduct full-spectrum combat operations. Home-based at Fort Carson, Colorado, the division's mission is to build and maintain combat-ready expeditionary forces necessary to fight and win in the complex environments of the modern world. The soldiers of the 4th Infantry Division continue to serve their country and live up to their unit's motto, steadfast and loyal. If you enjoyed this History Behind the Patch video, I hope you'll hit the like button or leave a comment. Especially if you're a veteran of the 4th Infantry Division, share your service in the comments. Swing by the channel to find more History Behind the Patch videos, and please subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos and help us build our channel. If you like military history, and I think you do considering you're still watching this video, well, I wrote a book on the 509th Parachute Infantry Battalion, the unit that made the Army's first ever combat jump, titled The Boldest Plan is Best by me, Jim Bromley. There's an Amazon link in the description if you'd like to check it out. Or you can watch the video we made about the unit. The link is right up here over my shoulder. Thanks for watching and supporting our channel, and we'll see you next time.